Hey, here we are with the KOHAM, KOHAM 4-inch lithium-ion powered chainsaw. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how you can access the chain and the bar, and if you needed to replace them or service them or stuff got stuck in there. So first off, let's remove the battery. Okay, so we got the battery out of here so nothing can accidentally turn on. So they make it kind of nice because this you can just do by hand. You don't have to have another special tool, which is nice. So just we'll spin it around. You even see that that's magnetic, so it stays closed. That's a pretty cool idea. All right, so if you're familiar with chainsaws, this is what a chainsaw typically looks like, right? This is what's driving the chainsaw. This is where your bar goes. You see this black spot right here, that black knob, that's what the tensioning knob is going to adjust, and that's how it's going to tighten your chain if you need to tighten it. So tightening your chain, you don't need to take off that piece that I just did. All you need to do is use a flathead screwdriver and turn that, and that'll tighten the chain. So if the chain, over time, the chain will likely get loose, and if it does get loose over time, just go ahead, use the tensioning screw right there, tighten it up. So there's not really any reason to take this off completely, but if you wanted to, I mean, it's not that hard. There's, you're just going to go ahead like this and then just kind of pull it off like so. And then you would go ahead and put a different chain on there if you had a different chain, or if you wanted to clean this chain or sharpen this chain, you could do that. Now you got a good look at how that tensioning device works. And again, that's the same as in large chainsaws. So if you're familiar with chainsaws, you'll be familiar with how this works. So to put it back on, just kind of stretch it, line it up. Sometimes it is easier to loosen up that tension to get a new chain back on, and then go ahead and tighten it after you get it all down here. So pretty easy to service, pretty straightforward to service and use. So I think all I'll do is just kind of wipe everything out of here. Since we used it a little bit, you might as well clean it up since we're in here. And then, like I said, I'll just stick the chain back on so that it's ready to go for the next time. And again, this is always, you can go ahead and after you do this, oil up the chain again, just a little bit. You don't need to use too much. So just kind of line this up, get that to catch, make sure everything's lined up because there's a couple other knobs that need to line up, and then just tighten it down by hand here. There we go. Now it's in there all the way. All right, so just turn it. You're good. So shouldn't be any issues here at all. We'll go ahead, put the battery back in, and just give it a quick test to make sure that everything's working like it should. Yep, looks like everything's good to go. So again, KOHAM is the brand, KOHAM. Just a really nice, high quality, little 4-inch pruning chainsaw, trimmer, that kind of thing. So if you're in the market for something like that, check it out.